about me?
Previously, my leg was cut, and I had to rebuild my life. Friends joined me, enemies died. But betrayal is a wound that never heals. Today, the game hits harder than ever. It all began with Henry Clay, a guy I didn't even know, blaming me for something I didn't do.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
The frustration was real. I smashed the cage, sending him running for his life. But the worst betrayal was from Joanna, the mother of my child. She turned on me and attacked me, choosing the Knights over us. The Knights, who took everything. Although she forgives me, but she puts me in the friend zone.
Bruh.
Everything that's happening to me is because of one man, Abraham Driver. My once trusted friend is now my sworn enemy. He stole my gang, my girl, and my sanity. I'm done being the victim. What would you do if the people you trusted turned on you? Let me know in the comments. Maybe you'd handle this better than I did. I knew today was the day. The day I finally take down Abraham Driver. But this wasn't going to be easy. The entire Knights gang had turned against me. First, I had to be ready. So I hit the punching bag, whatever it takes to warm up. This fight was going to be brutal. One slip, and they'd tear me apart. I could almost feel it coming. Suddenly, boom, I get blindsided. Dark, one of Abraham's lackeys, jumps me from behind. I hit the ground hard, fading into black. Next thing I know, I wake up in the hospital, my body aching from the sneak attack. As I'm resting, I spot my son Dan, who came to visit me. Nice to see family during times like these. But no time for chit-chat. Officer Sifu shows up, telling me to move back to my block. I rush back, body barely healed, still fueled by one thing, revenge. The next day, it was on. I finally found Abraham Driver. No words, just fists. I launched my attack, and just as I predicted, Jesse Bell, another one of his goons, jumped in to help. They beat me down, but Abraham had the audacity to ask for peace, but I refused. We fought again, and this time I wasn't holding back. I took him down and demanded his money because why not? He owed me everything for what he took from me. But before I could give him that final, devastating blow, sirens. I'm wanted for assault. And just like that, I'm hauled off. But this time, the judge ruled in my favor. As soon as I enter my block, guess who's there waiting for me? Joanna. And she thanks me for taking down Abraham. Wait, what? Didn't she side with the Knights just a minute ago?
Women.
Man, who knows what they're thinking? I ask her again to get back together, and what does she say? Looks like you've got your hands full, so you better end your other relationships first. Excuse me, what other relationships? I have no time to figure this out. The day's been wild. I need sleep. Out of nowhere, Flick Thug bursts in. He's mad about Abraham, and he's coming for revenge. fists flying in every direction. Before I can really teach him a lesson, police officers interrupt and Flick runs away like a coward. Typical. Then we cut to me checking the computer. Who's the most popular prisoner in the city? It's Henry Clay. Yeah, the same guy who ran away from me earlier like a scared rabbit. This gives me flashbacks to Jack Hammer from episode 1. And you know what that means. If history repeats itself, Henry Clay is about to meet the same fate. When I finally find Henry Clay, my old buddy Mike Bale shows up. It's about to get real. Together, we beat him down, no mercy, no second thoughts. In a twisted turn of events, Mike ends up wanted for Henry Clay's murder. But we're not done yet. I take him down for good. And what do you know, I'm wanted too. But just like last time, the judge rules in my favor. Just when you think things are settling down, I find myself back in the ring with Abraham Driver. This time it's worse. His entire gang swarms me. A new member, Tenryu Mist, tries to take me down, but let's be real. He's no match for me. Then the inevitable happens. I'm wanted. Again. And of course, the judge takes the officer's side. Now I'm stuck with a sentence of 43 days. It's just another brick in the wall at this point. I've survived 35 days in this prison, only 8 more days to go. But how did it come to this? I was arrested over something as simple as a TV license, and now I've turned into a murderer. What happened to me? Betrayals, deaths, rage. It's all led me here. But one thing's for sure, that rage has consumed me for long enough. I have decided right then and there, I'm done with it. No more killing. These last 8 days are going to be different. I'm going to turn things around. I'm going to become a better version of myself. The rest of my prison days, they were surprisingly peaceful. I spent my time playing basketball, practicing the piano, improving myself. Even managed to get 1 day shaved off my sentence. Then it all leads to this, the last day. As I wake up, Officer Brooks, of all people, meets me. That's actually kind of sweet. Who would have thought? I head outside to the yard for one last look. It's snowing, beautiful, peaceful. I just sit there, soaking in the view. I swing by the hospital, the place I spent too much time in, and see Bruce. He's hurt, but I do the right thing. I ask for his forgiveness, and to my surprise, he accepts. Then I go to the toilet, the place where I last saw my buddy Whack Oz. I take a moment to pay tribute. He's gone, but he'll always be with me. Midnight comes and I'm sitting in my cell, waiting for that release announcement. But nothing. What's going on? Then Officer Yusik shows up. I'll escort you out. Finally, it's time. I change into my civilian clothes. I'm free. Outside, my daughter Samantha is waiting for me. She's grown so much. She's right. But don't worry, I'm back now. And with that, I ride off into the sunset. Freedom. Well, that was a ride. But this story, it's far from over. If you want to see what happens next, click here and check out my latest episode in this insane journey. And remember, subscribe, because every gamer needs the Dark Knight by their side.